Hello guys, it's John doing an update video. Yeah, my annual start of the year update video. So have some things to talk about this year. First up, we're saying goodbye to the setup. Yeah, the bed. I've been using this spot as my kind of main recording spot for over a decade. I've had some other spots here and there, but this has always been the main one, and yep, this is it. No more bed. Yeah, the lighting over here, not ideal, and also just using my bed as like a table is not really great, so let's go ahead and check out the new setup. Well, here's the new setup. I will say, I just got the setup assembled like a half hour ago, so the lighting here, the whole setup, it's not perfect. Still experimenting with this setup. Also having like multiple different things here, it's a little awkward because different things require different, setups and lighting. Because like for Bakugan and stuff, I actually want to have my tripod lower and like have kind of a more flat sight instead of kind of this, downward sight. Which goes for some other things, like, anime boxes, I might have my tripod lower, maybe Bottleman as well. Beyblade, I might keep kind of at a downward angle just because of how bays, kind of stand up. In a way with, the back parts, so still a lot of experimenting to do with this setup, but, well, I have a proper table, which is great, so that'll be nice, and also, yes, I now have a light. Wow, lighting is something I've neglected for many years, so now my setup, with how this looks, we have now advanced from like 2009 levels of setup to maybe like 2012. Huge improvements here. But yeah, aside from that, yeah, and again, sorry for this like awkward update with the angle and stuff, because again, this does look a little bit weird, but for videos, it'll look better, trust me. This update video is just, mainly me talking. I just want to talk with the setup, at least here with the lighting, so yeah, anyway. As far as other general improvements to my videos go, I might also look into, well, maybe a little bit more editing. Nothing crazy, but maybe slightly more, but also, just like more, like cuts a little bit more often, because I tend to just like pause sometimes for a couple seconds. I might try and cut that out, but, we'll see. Also, I do want to add some background music, but I'm very paranoid about copyright. And while there is copyright-free stuff, sometimes it's a little bit weird. Even if something's copyright-free, even if I'm in the right for doing something, the copyright system's broken, so I don't really want to chance that. I want to figure out a way to have things properly work. I might even try to make my own background music. We'll see how that goes. If I can do it, I'll use it, but if not, I'll look around and just try and figure out some alternate methods. But, yeah, just some general video improvements. But the main thing here is we have a table and a light. That's already a huge upgrade for me, so. Anyway, moving on. We have some other stuff to talk about. Of course, some of my like different, things that I actually do on YouTube. I think those are, pretty important. So, first up, Amiibo. Yeah, I say important, and then I go to Amiibo. Anyway, so Amiibo videos aren't big on my channel, but I did do a big one this year. The well, for 2024, the Smash video where I did every Smash Amiibo, unbox them all. I also did a couple, videos for Splatoon Amiibo, the side order ones that just kind of happened to come out, but, Amiibo might not appear this year, I don't know. For Amiibo stuff, if there's something that interests me that comes out, I'll do a video on it. If not, I won't, but, anyway. So that's kind of that. Now, moving on to something actually important. Bottleman. Bottleman this year is going to be awkward, because I genuinely just don't have many videos to do for Bottleman. Unless I get like a Bakutech level of like resurgence and ideas, we might be seeing like maybe 5 Bottleman videos this year. I still want to try to do them. It's just, I've done a lot of them, the ones that I wanted to do anyway. Like, what else is there for me to do with Bottleman? Like, there's just not a lot, so. At some point, I don't know if it'll be this year, but I do kind of want to go back to get some of the recolors that I didn't get. Maybe other discussions, but, there's not a lot for Bottleman. I have a couple ideas, but again, will it be more than like 5 videos? Honestly, that's kind of hard to say. Anyway, so Bottleman's definitely taking a bit of a backseat this year, and even last year for 2024. I mean, the first half was fine. After that, it was like, what, 4 videos in the latter half of the year? And one of those was in July, like right after some of my other stuff. But the 2 in September, 1 in December, so. Yeah, not many, so we'll see how that goes, but I don't see it being a huge part of the year. Anyway, moving on from Bottleman. We have Bakugan. So Bakugan is in a weird spot because, well, it's kind of dead again. I don't think we'll get Gen 4 quite yet, so... I also said Bakutech was about done on my channel. But I was thinking about it and I thought of like a ton of ideas for Bakutech, so... Gonna say it right now, at least one Bakutech video per month. I've already mapped out at least 12 videos. I have some more ideas, but, you know... I might save some of those for later times, and I also might, you know... We'll see which ones I distribute where, but I believe there will be 2 for January, though, which is pretty nice. One of which should be up on, like, the 4th, as long as the package gets here in time, but the other one will be up probably later in the month, but yeah. So Bakutech videos, they will be at least fairly frequent, and I have some big ones this year. I know, like the Bakutech tier list I've been talking about for a couple of years now. That one will actually come up in July. I want to make Bakutech pretty prevalent this year, because for those who don't know, when I actually got back into Bakugan, it was from Bakutech, and when I got into Bakutech, that initial wave I got in July of 2015, so want to have a big video, the tier list for July. But also, I mean, 2015, that was the year it happened. It's 2025 now, it's been a decade. That is very painful to say, but it has been, so... Yeah, I want to make this year really cool and really big for Bakutech, and I think I've done that. I have a lot of ideas for Bakutech videos, so again, it should be at least one video per month. Now, moving on, we have Unlisted videos. So, yeah, I have actually been uploading Unlisted videos. I have playlists for them. Any video that goes up, I put in its proper playlist, but I also just have a whole Unlisted video playlist, so basically the purpose for these videos is that they're videos that people generally don't care about. They don't really get views, like, at all. And they don't really make sense for my channel, but I kind of like to make them. So my compromise was just upload them as Unlisted videos. If you want to seek them out, or if you happen to come across them, they're there. But they won't be clogging up the main part of my channel. So this was mainly meant to be a weekly Blaze thing. My weird, like, vlog, podcast type videos that I do, but I ended up expanding what it was for, so... Other Blaze videos, like... You know, Chef Blaze, Blaze Rages, Blaze's Flashbacks, maybe even like Blaze Talks or Blaze Reviews will come back, but yeah, I've just been doing a bunch of Blaze videos, which has actually been a lot of fun. So yeah, I've been making more of those videos, it's been fun. They're there, they're lower efforts. I might use my old setup for those videos, honestly, we'll see, but they're lower effort, they're just me just having fun, and they're things that, you know, they don't really warrant views or anything, they're just fun videos that are there. Also, any videos that I scrap, as long as it's not like completely terrible, I'll probably throw them there. Because I do scrap videos every now and again. I do have a bunch of old, I think I had like 10 videos, like one like Christmas video that was like glitched out. I put that up from a few years ago. Also, I had 6 really old weekly blazes that are all there. I also had like 3 Pokemon card videos I never uploaded. All those are there. So any kind of, I guess, other videos that don't really pertain to my channel, or just videos that were kind of scrapped and, you know, never released, I'll put them there. So yeah, it's not like a huge thing, but there will at least be videos there, and it's just kind of bonus content. It's the type of stuff you might see on like a second channel, or like Patreon stuff that people like find on Patreon, except for me, I'm just doing it as unlisted videos that you could just find on this channel. So, they're there. Now moving on to some of the bigger stuff. First up, Beyblade. So Beyblade is kind of the main thing on my channel. I still do want to do unboxings, you know, get the new releases when they come out, also do like the Beyblade discussions, like the news discussions. But outside of that, like limited edition stuff, right? Like the BX00 releases, I've been getting these pretty often. I'm probably not going to get them as much. I still will get them. It'll probably just be segmented, like I'll get like 4 or 5 at a time, and then just not get any for months, and then I'll get them more eventually. The downside of getting these is that they're very expensive, because if you pay through American sellers, they're expensive, which I don't recommend doing, but if you pay through Japanese sellers, they're kind of closer to like normal Beyblade prices, but the problem is shipping. If I don't want to be paying 20 bucks for Beyblade and then to pay $30 for shipping, that's not enjoyable, so I'll be condensing these more into packages over time. It's probably the best way I could do this. 'Cause I don't want to be spending tons of money on Beyblade, like limited edition stuff, just constantly. It's not enjoyable. So these will be a bit more segmented, but I will still be getting them. It just won't be like whenever they come out. I think that's fine. Limited edition stuff is just kind of like extra stuff anyway. So those I'll just get when I get. But I still want to get the main releases when they come out. Also, for Beyblade discussions, I do want to do some bigger discussions, like some more in-depth stuff. These won't be as often, but they will be around. I don't. Some of my kind of, I guess, mid-sized discussions, like, like my BX, kind of like the video I did on BX where I was like, oh, is it going to end? My UX video, I talked about if it improved, and then my kind of CX predictions video. Those, like, they take a little bit of effort, but they're nothing crazy. I'll still try to do these when I can, but those require topics. I kind of usually cover those topics whenever I think of them, so those just kind of come out when they come out. But as far as like bigger ones go, I do want to do more of these, but they'll be less frequent because they take more effort. And I guess I'll get like my 0G video, that one. It took some brain power, so that one, stuff like that I want to do more of, and it'll be less often, but I'll do them when I do them. Moving on to anime. So anime stuff. Yeah, this actually had a bit more going for it this year. I'll still do like my pickups videos, or like an unboxing, or I guess if I happen to have like a big haul, maybe that, but not probably that often, or like an anime collection video every few years. But aside from that stuff, right, kind of the stuff you've seen in the past from me, I actually did some kind of discussion style videos. I did my Monogatari watch order video, then I actually had two other Monogatari videos that were discussions kind of pertaining to that. I also have another video planned for January that is a Monogatari discussion that is not related to any of that. So yeah, anime discussions kind of have been a thing, which I think is really cool. It's been a lot of fun, but yeah, I want to do more of them. So more of those would be really cool. I don't know how often they'll be because these also take a bit more brain power and editing, but I want to do them at least like fairly often, like once a month or every other month or so would be cool, potentially. I don't know. Again, depends on how much effort they take, but yeah. Also, I'm not just going to do Monogatari. I will do other series. There's a lot of other series I like. I want to stick to series I don't see as much of. I might do some things like, Free Ren or JoJo, because I just like those series a lot, but other things like, Haruhi Suzumiya, Serial Experiments Lane, Humanity Has Declined, Flip Flappers, shows like that I just like don't hear people talk about much at all, or if I do, it's not like a huge discussion, right? I want to make more videos like that. I want to make more videos about anime that I just don't see much of, and just do some discussions on them. I think it'd be pretty cool. So we'll see what we can do with those, but yeah. Monogatari was, I think, a good entry point, and I still will do Monogatari stuff. It's just not the only thing I want to do. I want to do more discussions. I also kind of tied this to video games last year. I was like, I want to do anime and video game discussions. I kind of probably won't do any video game stuff, I'm not going to lie. If I do, it'll be like one random video. That's also why anime discussions took so long to do, because I was constantly in this mindset of, oh, well, if I do an anime video, I should probably do a video game video as well. But I'm like, wait, I can just not do that. I could just do anime stuff, and that's what I've been doing. And yeah, I want to do more of it. I want to do some other series, some other videos, and yeah, it should be fun. I have been enjoying making anime videos. The editing is pretty light. To explain that real quick, again, I'm paranoid about copyright, and especially with the Aniplex series, if you use videos, video from the anime, it's not always ideal, so, kind of want to stray from that. So the editing is a little bit bare bones, but I mean, it's probably fine, so that's just how I'm going to do things, because I don't want to mess with copyright, because again, even if you're in the right, you're in the wrong. That's just how copyright goes all the time, unfortunately. So with that said, one final thing to talk about here is my schedule. So there probably will be less videos this year, I will say, but it's not due to a disinterest in YouTube or whatever. It's just that when I want to make discussion videos, or I want to make videos with more effort in them, again, like my anime videos, they take a little bit more, maybe some higher effort Beyblade videos, also some of the Bakugan videos I'm going to be making will be pretty high effort, I'm not going to lie, those will take a bit, but stuff like that, or maybe a big Bottleman video, these things, they take more time, and I want to be able to put more time into these videos, so Well, by proxy, I don't want to be making huge videos constantly trying to like run around trying to get these out quickly, so I want these to actually have more effort put into them. So, yeah, that'll be pretty cool, hopefully. It's not gonna be like I'm gonna upload like 0 videos per month, right? My goal is to upload at least 5 videos a month, and that's a minimum. So probably more than 5. And there will also be months where I upload 10, 15 plus videos, you know, depending on what I have to unbox. Unboxings will kind of be the thing that, you know, keep a lot of videos going, and kind of higher amounts for some months. But other months where there's no unboxings or less of them, yeah, it'll be less videos, but I do think the videos overall will still be better, and I think that is overall better. Yeah, just better overall, so even if there are less videos, I do think that ultimately, yeah, it'll be better. So the amount of effort I put into YouTube will probably be about the same, if not actually a bit higher. It's just that, well, I guess not effort, time, I should say. It's just that more that will be behind the scenes trying to plan out some stuff, maybe doing a little bit better on my editing here and there. But yeah, it'll just be that, just less videos as a trade-off for getting better videos, which I think is fine. That's kind of my update for the year. Just some general stuff to talk about. I also talk about a lot of this stuff in like weekly plays and stuff, just talk about like random stuff. So again, those videos are like, I guess you could say lower effort, but well, that's where I talk about all my other stuff. So yeah, those videos do contain like schedules for months, whatever other updates I want to have, I usually just mention there. Any big stuff I just save for like these annual updates, or I might make like a community post or something, but yeah. Weekly plays is like the easiest way to just hear, I guess, news, but those aren't overly important. But yeah, hopefully the update this year is some good stuff. I do think it's good. Again, I think if nothing else, like this setup is much better, and there's still more experimenting to do with it. Like again, don't have my lighting worked out exactly yet. I don't know how I want to position the light, how I want to do that, or whatever. But yeah, like I mean, just lighting wise, this already looks significantly better. I still have to do some tripod stuff, some different lighting stuff, just different styles I want to try out here and whatnot. But as of right now, I think we're already starting better, because the lighting before was pretty bad. And I also don't have to worry about my bed anymore, because that was not great to deal with, I'm not going to lie. So now we have an actual table as I hit it and make everything shake. But anyway, I think that's all for the update. And so starting tomorrow, I have this video, actually, the Monogatari 3 box set, the final season box set. That video will be going up tomorrow, and it will be using this setup. So, yeah, really cool. But anyways, that's all for this update for the year. Hopefully things go well. But, yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.